All right, so we're making a demo. We're in the making a demo section. What is a demo?
A demo, traditionally, the term is just a shortened version of demonstration tape.
Okay.
Or, historically speaking, in the beginning, without getting too crazy, they used to make, as a demonstration, it used to be live. Back at the Tin Pan Alley days, which were in Manhattan, which was a building, you literally, if you were song plugger, there would be all these songwriters and artists in the same building, and if you had a song, you would go and literally audition your song live, play the piano, play the guitar, and sing it. And
That's cool.
Frank Sinatra or Dean Martin would come out and go like, "I love that song," or their managers, "Yeah, that's great. I want to hold this song for Dean," or whatever the deal is. Then it became, an acetate, meaning you'd go into a studio and it wasn't really vinyl. It was this other material that you could only play so many times, and you would do the same thing. Instead of audition live, you'd audition in the studio, and then they could pass your acetate around without walking you through the history of, what happens in the record business and where it started. It's just a demonstration of what the song can actually be. So when you're talking about making a demo, you're normally talking about a studio recording.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a live studio recording. Generally speaking, I would steer away from that because most people, unless you're Keith Urban, you're not going to be able to pull that off.
Right.
You go in and you demonstrate to the music professional, whether it's a manager, artist, producer, what your song can sound like if it's going to be turned into a record. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to demonstrate what this song is or could be and the genre that you feel that you want to place it. Your demo will dictate how they hear the song. So remember, if you're making a demo and you make your demo really specific, it's hard even for a producer to say, wow, this guy did this. It's a total hip hop track. And, I want to turn it into some easy listening thing. You're expecting a miracle and don't.
Yeah, I've noticed that. When I do a lot of demos in the pop world. We're doing a lot of demos,
Sure.
and it's like one of the biggest things I've noticed is the more you put into a demo, the more cluttered it gets, and the less people have room for imagination.
That's exactly,
And I
man.
think
That's
that,
a great point.
Yeah, you're not mixing a demo, so you're not mixing all these pieces and putting them exactly and EQing all these things. I mean, it's quicker, and people want to hear something that they can elaborate on. You're not making a record. You're literally making a demo. Get the point across, but don't paint it completely.
Well, and again, if you're trying to shop your song,
mm-hmm.
and let's say you're not a band, but you're just a songwriter, and you're like, I want to make sure I have an artist that will record this song. You should paint with broader strokes,
mm-hmm.
because again, that allows them to interpret their version of your song. And you want to be able to go to as many artists and producers as you can. If you got it, hey, this is hardcore hip hop, you're not going to be able to go to a lot of people on that, with
mm-hmm.
with the demo like that. So just something to keep in mind.